Welcome in, coconuts. I hope everyone had a great weekend, and a special shout out to all of my coconuts watching the replay on YouTube. If these YouTube videos will ever upload, I honestly can't take it. It makes me want to scream. But let's get into it. This is the page that I finished last week. If you haven't seen the video for this, go look at it because I love her. I love her real bad. But everything is still here in an absolute mess from when I colored her. So I'm going to tidy up a little bit while everyone trickles in. Usually when I'm done, I literally just get up and walk away. So I'm like, I never want to see another coloring supply again. So on Mondays, I walk into a mess. But I literally just got back from visiting my sister-in-law and her niece, because her daughter, my niece, she just turned 1 yesterday, so we went down for the weekend, and I literally just walked in the door and came straight in here to get on live, because these are my responsibilities, okay? I cannot run from my responsibilities. So I was considering just moving it to tomorrow, but I was like, I feel fine. If I did that, that would just be me choosing to do that. Like, I don't actually feel tired or like I need rest. That would just be like me being like, I don't wanna. So, all right. I have all of these pencils that need to be put away. I'm just cleaning up a little bit. Hey, welcome back. We're going to start a new page tonight, see what's the vibe. And if you haven't seen the video, this went up last week on Friday. For some reason, when I post on Friday, TikTok never wants to show the video. So if you didn't see the video, it's because TikTok tries to be mean to me. So make sure you go check it out because it's up. It is there waiting for you. All right. Oh my gosh. I did not put a single marker back when I was coloring this page, apparently. How rude. And now everything is going to be out of order because I'm surely just plopping these right in wherever they fit. We gotta get to work. I don't have time for this. I'm supposed to be packing. I need to pack volume number before I accidentally leave it. Hello? Don't leave it behind now. Secure the goods ASAP. Alright, put these over here. I have no idea what I want to color tonight, so. Alright, I'm almost done, guys. Tea Rose, put you there. I'm gonna put you here. And then Olos. My Olos don't even have a home. This is looking real janky, but let's get started. Not my best cleanup sesh, but the show goes on. Hey, welcome in. Okay. So let's see. Let's do some flip throughs and find what tickles our fancy. So we have Valentine's Day. I came across someone else's live today. They were coloring No Shade. I'm like, where's Coco? I feel like I was talking to my friend about this. I was like, there's people who enjoy watching people color, and then there's people who enjoy coloring with Coco. And I think it's actually not necessarily the same people, which is interesting. Because I get a lot of comments of people who would like to watch me color, but they don't like to watch coloring. And I find that interesting. So, we I guess we just different. We just different. Like a lot of the coloring community, I don't see them interacting as much. Like the true coloring community is like a whole different animal, you know, like the Coco Wild crew and the Cozy and all that stuff. Like they're very serious about the coloring, and we kind of just effing around a little bit. just playing around. I'm kind of over Valentine's Day. Like, we're done. Valentine's Day is over. It was great. We were in love. We could do Puerto Rican Princess. Do it like it should be day. We could do that. Because Shannon in the coloring club used this like red, orange, yellow color theme. I think would be perfect for her. Because in my eyes, she's giving like Monarch butterfly. Am I tripping? You get the vibe? I feel like we could do that. I feel like we could do that. And she's the next page. There goes Shannon right there. You know, this is a butterfly book. You know what I'm saying? So we should do that, right? I already see y'all in there saying yes. All right, let's do it. Hey, Mia. Hey, Bree. Hey there. All right. All right. Puerto Rican Princess. Hello, Jasleen. All right. Oh, God. My chair is trying to take me out. Let's put our page protector in the cut. Stevie. Stevie. All right. I have visions of sugar plums dancing in my head. What I want to do. You want her as a download? No problem. All right. Bass tone. Let's see what we got over here. So since I'm going to do red, yellow, orange, I feel like she could be like more chocolate, you know what I mean? So I'm going to start with a deeper base. Because, you know, that just, those colors just bounce right off. Bounce, bounce, bounce right off. So I'm wearing this denim shirt and it's aggravating me already. Nails, I debuted these last week. Loving them. Very fairy princess vibes, which I love. All right. Let's do this. Brown skin, dark hair, orange, yellow, reds. Monarch butterfly details. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to start in the cut. This is reddish brass E120. And that's what we're going to do as our mid-tone base. I only have one of these, so please don't play with me. I'm so excited. We sold out of our coloring course. Oh my gosh. We sold out. I'm so excited. This is just our test run, so I didn't want it to be too crazy. But I'm really excited. So I have already got some firm DMs about people who were waiting and they wanted their ticket. So two things. This is going to be available monthly, the 101. I'm going to have more specialized classes too that will get down to specific subjects like hair, backgrounds, fabric, skin, etc. But Coloring 101 will be monthly. If you're in the club, you get in. It's a part of your membership. So if you want to join the coloring club and have more consistent coloring vibes, that's always an option to get in. Or you can wait till next month's session. So I'm very excited. Right, Brie. Right. You can't procrastinate when it comes to the coconuts, because there's someone waiting to get in your spot, sister. Don't get left behind. And also, don't get mad at me. Some frequently asked questions I've been receiving. Yes, the replay will be available afterwards, so if you can't attend the live session, you do get access to the replay if you purchase the class. And then the live is on Sunday the 23rd, so I had some people sign up and thought they were going to get access to a class immediately. There's a live session, so it won't be available until the live session happens, which is less than a week away. Very exciting. I put together a whole packet for us to practice with. Very exciting. Gonna walk through a few exercises before we jump into the actual image we're gonna color. So it's gonna be good vibes, excellent vibes. This is from book number 6, which is currently sold out and back ordered. This is from I just lied, volume 8, which is sold out and back ordered. The last page we did was volume 6. Y'all know I only lie by accident. So, very excited for that. After I went to the planner conference in Chicago and I met so many wonderful planning coconuts, I made an oath that I was going to prioritize stickers this year. So I did a lot of work this weekend while I was in Massachusetts to plan out some sticker drops. So there will be sticker drops coming this week, including coloring stickers, which I'm really excited about. I had thought about coloring stickers a year and a half ago. Sat on the idea. So now they are here. So those are going to drop this week. And then some more planner stickers and everything are going to be coming. Mr. Coco is taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth as we plan these sticker drops. So he was like, you know what? They asked for it. We got to give them what they asked for. I'm like, that's right. That's right, Mr. Coco. That is right. We got to give the people what they asked for. This marker is giving me the heebie-jeebies. I think she's going to hold on, but she's like trying to pump fake like she's not. It's giving me some anxiety. So, and I only have one of these. I'm a little on edge. Alright. How often does your marker run out in your coloring pages? It happens from time to time, randomly, but I color a lot, so I have a lot of markers. So I can kind of diversify what markers I'm using. So I've gotten better at planning out what markers I'm using so that doesn't become an issue. But on this book in particular, with all the skin and everything, where you're coloring large areas, sometimes it gets into risky territory and I get nervous. So right now we have coloring books coming back probably next week. So we're getting caught up on orders and focusing on the course and getting all of that stuff together. So the next restock will likely be end of next week. All right, we made it through the face. What do I color on? What do you mean? You're welcome. All right, work our way down the neck. I'm gonna actually move across. This is kind of a Coco Volume 8. This is my portrait edition of coloring books. It's currently sold out, but should be back next week. But if you join the coloring club, this page will be a download this week, as per request from my twin and them, Miss Bree, Black Woman Color, our local in-house coloring celebrity. Okay, when she gets on here coloring, people think it's me. Okay, because it's my twin and them. All right, it seems like there's enough juice in here. This one you scared of? She is a little scary. She got a lot going on. I would say so, Bree. I would say so for sure. This one, you gotta have a plan, okay? You gotta know what's up before you even get into this, because you will absolutely play yourself if you are not careful. Because these ruffles, that's how I know when I draw these, I really don't give a damn about you, me, Dupree. I don't care. You're gonna color it, because I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna draw it, and then you're gonna color it, and that's it. Okay? And that's all that I can be concerned with at the time of drawing these images. When it comes time for me to color, we already know coloring Coco and drawing Coco be on 2 different pages. 2 different pages. You barely touched this volume? The jump scare, what? This is the best one. This the best one. You gotta get into it. Don't be scared. You gotta get right up in there. You can't be scared. Thank you guys for the follows. This is taking long. You know what's really fast? Swiping onto the next thing. That takes not even a second. Can you just finish? You about to get the hell up out of here. See, I was gonna let you stay, but now it's gonna get toe up. And that was that. Can you just finish? Do the markers bleed through? Yes, alcohol markers always bleed through. If you use water-based markers, which I don't advise, they typically don't bleed through. But I make all my books single-sided. This is the best paper in the game for blending and vibrancy. And I just put a page protector behind. All right. Scoot you down. Well, I'll be coming out with a new volume soon. Soon is strong. Soon is strong. I will be coming out with a new volume in the future. Soon, it feels like I don't want to give anyone false hope, you know. I want to level set expectations. But it will be coming out. Yes. The issue is I'm working on books that are coming out next year at the same time I'm trying to come out with books in the current moment. And that's hard to do, turns out. Very hard to do. I do offer digital downloads within the Coloring Club. So there's a monthly subscription for $10 US dollars, and you get a weekly download or downloads, lots of exclusives. You get monthly Zoom calls, Discord access, early releases, giveaways, all the good stuff. All the good stuff. So she playing Coco gonna be like, Happy Women's Month, March 1st we launch. Hell no. Hell no. I wish. There is something happening that day, though. Dun, 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 dun. So I gotta space my stuff out. There will be something. Drop it low. Oops. How come it never lets me read the comments that are pinned? Okay. Hi, I'm new to your page and live. What inspirations do you use when you're using your coloring pages? I am a big Pinterest girly. And I kind of have a theme going into any book that I make. And then I start creating a Pinterest board that outlines like different symbols, poses, lighting, that I want to capture in the book. And then I kind of like fuse a bunch of different ideas together, if that makes sense. And by the way, I'm using that same color still just to put in my first level of shading. And this is reddish brass, I believe. Yes. So just doing some shading in the eye socket where there would be some depth. Doing it under the nose. Thank you for the nail love. Doing on the side of the face. Giving her a cheekbone. Coming underneath, giving it underneath the lip. Okay, gonna do a little something around the hairline and into this outer part of the eye, and shading that lower lid, coming in over here, right here, bringing it down into the eye again, creating those shapes. All right. Just drawing in that under the chin shadow. Okay, down this side. Just adding in some drop shadows, because why not? Okay. Hi, Sapphire Miss, is what markers are you using? These are Ohuhu that I'm using. I've only used one so far. This is Ohuhu in reddish brass in color E120. All right. Okay. All right. So now we made it through. This marker, she was trying to embarrass me a little bit, but you know, she hung in there. All right, I'm gonna come in and do right under here with Chocolate by Olo, and just define some of these deeper shadows. Okay. Hit right under the nose. Thank you guys for the gifts. Appreciate you and the follows. If you are not following me already, please make sure you do so. And if you are following me, make sure you also follow me somewhere else, because this app is counting her days. Every day, I never know. And I would hate for the party to continue and you be left behind, okay? Be left behind. That's not what we want. Thank you, thank you. All right, just add some in over here as well. Okay, and just right in here. And I'll blend that out with the reddish brass. Nope, this is Chocolate by Olo now. So with Ohuhus, you can usually get about 2 levels of value. You can overlap them about 1 time. If you try and overlap them 2 times, then usually it just starts to pull up the ink underneath instead of making it darker. So I usually do 1 round of shading before I switch to just a darker shade in general. Okay. Perfect. Actually, I need to shade this a little bit. We can do a little forehead moment as well. Blend that out a little bit. Let's figure out. I'm gonna do chocolate as the base for her eyebrows and her hair as well. So I'm gonna come in and just use this as, I want her hair to be darker, so this would be the base color that we build on top of. And this is again chocolate. I just love this color, and I'm low-key trying to like use it a lot to see when it actually clocks out, because the other marker clocked out super ahead of schedule. So now I'm trying to see, is that to be expected, or what's the tea here? So we're doing reddish yellow vibes here. Now I'm using negative space to create the shine in the hair, as well as flicking motions. Okay, so I'm gonna scoot you guys so you can see a little bit better. I'm coming from the part outward. I'm bringing this down and around. So usually I want this to come, trying to figure out the spot that I want to place that highlight. I'm gonna do it right in this nook right here. And then start to bring it up, flicking motions, releasing the pressure as I get closer to that section. And then closing all of this off. Lindiana, and let her dry. Okay. My flicks don't be looking like this. It comes with time. The more flicks, the more it gets more flicky. You just gotta practice the flick, practice the flick. All right. I'm gonna try and stay out of your way. I know I'm gonna be kind of in your face a little bit, but you know, we're here to do a job. I gotta get the work done. So bring it in. And I'm just picking it up and flicking it as it gets closer to those highlights. And if you're not happy with the way the flicks, okay, if the flick of the wrist ain't flicking, you can always come in with white colored pencil and kind of feather it out so it gives you a flick. I'm gonna be doing that anyway. Once we finish our layers on here. Beautiful. Okay, that was the first round. So now I'm gonna find a color deeper than that to go on top. What will you be? Perhaps dark brown by Ohuhu. All right. I want something a little warmer natural oak or pecan. Yeah, pecan is cute. Okay. So now I'm going to come in with pecan because this is just kind of like the undertone, right? This is not necessarily the finished color. We want a lot more contrast with her skin. So now I'm coming in with pecan by Ohuhu, and this is E430. And I'm going to just kind of reinforce what I already put down, but let some of that undertone peek through, right? So I'm not covering it all the way. And once we do our colored pencils and start to blend everything, it's going to get way crispier, way more hair-like, way more definition. Like you're really gonna see that contrast. Right now, everything is nice and soft and blended, but I like a little more pow. Y'all know, y'all see the material, okay? And this is where we end up with one color. No, not one color. We must continue to layer. We must continue. Always, Don, always. All right. Lovely. Hey, Stunning K. All right. Working our way up. My kid is on break this week. Loud. So Mr. Coco is in charge of figuring out what we're doing this week to keep him entertained and us sane. So I'll be looking forward to seeing that itinerary. That's one nice thing about being married to a Capricorn, okay? Things get planned by somebody who is not you, okay? You know what's going down when, okay? You get the text message itinerary, okay? I enjoy that because I am he has the whole week off. This is their winter break. Yep. A whole winter break. I'm gonna use this in the brow as well. I am a Leo. An overstimulated Leo. Yeah. Alright. I always had a February break. Y'all didn't have a February break? Mind you, my kid's gonna be in school until the end of June. So y'all be getting out in like May and going back to school in August. We get out in June and go back in September. So it's probably a little bit of things that get shifted in that. Alright. Why does my computer sound like it's about to blast off? Jimmy Neutron style. Girl, you good? What's up? Why is the fan on in my computer? I'm not even using it. Sure. I know I want to do Monarch butterfly type stuff. So I'm going to pull up my assistant, aka Pinterest, and look up some Monarch butterfly makeup looks. Cause like, let's just take it there. You know what I mean? Let's take it there. Oh, your kids took a break because of the Department of Education? Interesting. Very interesting. Oop. Ooh, look at that. Ah. Wow. That's real pretty. And it's like not too much, but it's something, you know what I mean? All right. So let's figure out how to achieve that look. Let's give her some irises real quick. I'm going to use that second brown we used on our hair. This is Pecan by Ohuhu. Brown Eye Gang. Woo woo. Okay. So now I'm going to come in and I'm going to pick my colors. And I want it to be very warmy warm. Not too bright anywhere. Like still lively, but not like highlighter, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna layer these two. What I'm gonna do is, I think to get the blend, I'm gonna try wet on wet and go all over the eye with the yellow. This is melon yellow. Go all over the eye, because you already know I'm gonna come in with my color pencils and blend this to smithereens eventually. And then come in with orange. It's called orange. Also Ohuhu. And blend while it's still wet. So it's a lot more watercolor effect, if you will. And take that lighter color and just bring it over. Cute. Let that dry. Do this eye. I wish I was ambidextrous and I could just be swapping left, right, left, right, left. Our driveway is literally a single sheet of ice because we weren't here when it snowed and then it froze over. So I almost bust my ass when we got out the car. I wonder if people really use the colorless blender. They should really call it the colorless eraser because it does not blend. It literally picks up the color off the page, which is why I don't like it. Like, it literally is great if you want to try and erase something. But it does not blend. If you ever try to blend with it, you will be upset and you will regret that. Okay? Remember Coco told you, don't even try it. Alright. So I'm going to come and just shade the eyes. You always got to shade the eyes, people. Your eyelid casts a shadow onto your eyeball. So you need to make sure that you are accounting for that. It makes the eyes look far more realistic when you add that in. And then I used Cashmere Gray, which is one of the Honolulu Plus collection from Ohuhu. I've learned a technique to use it, but I don't have the patience. Yeah, I don't like it. So what about the third color? I only used 2 colors for both eyes. Okay, so now let's do a lip. Colorless blenders, they just don't work the way that you think that they would work, and it becomes a very messy situation. I don't even have one within my reach because they upset me. Oh, maybe actually in this kit that I have in the container. Okay, I have one here. So let's do a brief demonstration. All right, so you have, let's say you're using these 2 colors that we just used that blended nicely on their own. So that's if you just blended them next to each other. Then you come in with this, and all it's doing, hold on now, let me make sure this ain't leaking through, is you can see that it do you see what's happening? Can you see what's happening? It's literally just lightening everything and pulling the pigment off. And then as it dries down, it starts to turn into bleach spots. Can you see? And that's like lightly. Versus me just using the colors together. Wet on wet. So that's why I don't do that. I think it's literally like a marker with just alcohol in it, you know? And alcohol removes alcohol ink. Someone told them that was gonna blend it, but it doesn't. Okay, so back to the lippity dippity. So I'm gonna line the lips and then do like a nice orangey orange lip. Everybody loves an orange lip. Yeah, Tiger Lily is really cute. And then let's see for the bottom lip. Hey, Ashley. All right. So I'm going to line the lips with reddish brass, which is the color that we used on her skin. Y'all see how I've been waiting to do my colored pencil? Do we like it? Does it feel more productive? Then I'm going to come in with Tiger Lily on the top lip, and I'm going to go over the whole thing. Coming in for round 2, just to make sure it's nice and flat. And then I'm gonna come around the outside, around the outside. And then come in with that same orange that we used on the eyes. This will get toned down with colored pencil. So with my process, we will have to learn to trust. Learn to trust. Many of you already do, but many of you doubt Coco, your sensei. Okay. Let me just read it again. Where can you get this coloring book? It's currently sold out right now. This is my Coloring with Coco Volume 8. but it is currently out of stock, and she'll be back next week. Okay, stunning. So I think I'm gonna do a little bit of colored pencil right now on the eyes so that we can like wing her out and get that stuff going before we move on to some other parts. So maybe we'll do a little bit of colored pencil as I just gave myself big ups for not using colored pencil, but I need to do certain things in order. In that order. Come on, stop this. All right. I'm gonna gloss her lips up. I am. All right. So I'm gonna come in, and this is a Caran d'Ache colored pencil in the color Yellow Ochre, and it's a perfect mellow yellow, not too bright, and just kind of blending out into the orange. And then coming around on this side. Thank you guys for the follows. If you are not following, make sure you do so. And if you are following, make sure you also follow me somewhere else. Because TikTok is count her days, girl. We don't know what's good with her. We don't really know. So don't get left behind. Okay? So now I'm coming in with orange. Simple. And I'm going to use this in that mid to outer section. Not all the way to the end. I'm going to go a step deeper on that outer corner. And do the same on this side. Okay. And then let's see what you're giving, big homie. What's your name? Cornelian. And I'm gonna come in and blend that on the outer corner. And blend on the outer corner right here. Okay. I'm also gonna bring this down to the lower lid. I used to do these makeup videos where I would use my iPad to do makeup looks like in my coloring pages on my iPad. And I haven't done one in a really long time. Maybe I should do one this week. I used to make it look like I was like dragging and dropping the makeup on there, but I was really just dragging it and then quickly coloring it and then showing it. And then people are like, what game is this? Like, it's not a game. It's me with no other real hobbies. Alright, I'm blowing this out a little bit above the crease because we are going to add some graphic liner. I want this to stand out. I'm going to actually just kind of use what I already drew in here for the eyelid to create the butterfly graphic liner that we're doing. So I'm gonna do it with pencil, black color pencil. And this is my Coloring with Coco Volume 8 book. It's currently sold out. If you go to my site, you can get on the wait list so that you are notified when it's back in stock. All right, So they just kind of flicked it out here. And then fill that all in. I'm just getting the overall shape, and then I'm going to come in with my acrylic pen and make it black as hell. Then I'm going to come around with this one. I also get a lot of requests for vitiligo, so if you didn't see my last video, make sure you go check that out because she's stunning. She's gorgeous. I love her. I've done vitiligo many times in the past, but I feel like I'm perfecting it each time. All right, I want to kind of sharpen this in here as well. Okay. So now I'm going to take my black acrylic marker. This is a Sharpie Creative marker in black. And I'm going to just go over what I did. This is going to give us a much more opaque coverage. Whew, I feel like I'm doing liquid liner. Scared. All right. Try and do this while also not being in your way. If I mess it up, it's your fault because I'm trying to get out of your way. And this angle is weird. Okay. Whew. Stunning. All right, we're gonna let that dry. And we'll move on to blending out her lips a little bit. This is the part where I start crying. Listen, I would have certainly started crying. There's not much you can do about black acrylic marker. That's like S tier mess up. All right, and I'm using the Cornelian Orange by Caran D'Ache and blending. Blendiana, Blendiana. Let's see what I like about this. Let's try burnt sienna and just kind of bring back a little bit of that liner, but we want it to be warm. So that's why I'm using burnt sienna. It has a nice warm tones to it. Okay. And then I'm going to come and use Cornelian again to blend out the outer edge of the bottom lip. And then coming in and taking that burnt sienna again and using this to again bring some of that warmth to that liner edge. Thank you. Welcome in. What is that? Why is that picking up something black? Stop the nonsense. Stop it. All right, coming in with orange. And bringing some of that into just the center. Right here. Very pretty, very pretty. Thank you, Marie. Or Mari. I want to say Mari. Thank you guys for the follows. If you're not following, make sure you do that. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Just a touch of that lighter orange. All right. Now, we're going to shine her lips up real good. I am the maker of the book. 'Tis me. I am the artiste. All right. So now I'm going to come in with my white creative marker by Sharpie again. And I'm going to add the shine. Okay. Stunning. Glossed her up real nice. All right. I'm feeling good about that. I am. I'm gonna take just a little bit of Perylene Brown and just kind of hit the corners and deepen them just a bit. And bring a little of that red in there. Just a little bit. How do you know to do that? Like the shape to make it, look like shine. That is really like stylized at this point. I've done many versions of the blob and it's evolved over time, but I studied a lot of glossy lips and I liked the look most when it was like a ring light shining on the lip and it created like that halo. So I started practicing that and it stuck. So a lot of people like to do like the wrinkly shine where you can see like the texture and the lines of the lips. Some people just do solid blobs. Like there's so many ways to blob a lip. So many ways to blob a lip. And then I stole it. It's not stealing. You know? That's what I'm here for. I'm putting the girls on, okay? Okay? Start doing more video. What do you mean start doing more videos? I do so many videos. I do so many videos. Okay. The makeup is looking nice already. All right, so now this should be dry. Okay. So I think I'm gonna use a white colored pencil. I need tutorials. I don't like the way you're talking. So no tutorials for you, buddy. And if you looked, you would see I have lots of tutorials. Bucko. All right, this lady, she like almost like made these sections I might turn her lashes into those sections. All right, I'm gonna use her lashes to turn into the sections of the wings. Innovator of the year. Do you see what I just did? Why is it so magical to me? I literally turned this into a butterfly wing. What the freak? All right. Who needs lashes when you're a literal butterfly? Who? Nobody. Okay. So, I'm going to try. Oh my God. I don't need my hand to shake. I don't need my hand to shake. Just put these white dots on. Like the surgeon you are. This is not the time. I love all the people who are like, ooh, this is giving Monarch butterfly vibes. That's perfect. That's what I'm trying to go for. Glad it's reading that way, because that would hurt my feelings if no one could tell. All right. I feel like I just heard, like, broke people should never laugh while I was doing that. And I felt like I had to stop talking immediately and focus. And focus. I was like, no. No laughing right now. This is very serious. Okay. Love. Whew. Now let's do this eye. There's always one eye that I want to act brand new. Like, don't start. Girl, I'm not in the mood. You need to put coloring surgeon in your file. Should I? Dr. Coco, here for your coloring surgical needs. Paging Dr. Coco. Should someone call Shonda? I need a show stat. All right. Now I'm gonna come in. I actually want to add like. Sorry, I wanted that to be a little bit more full. All right, sorry y'all can't see for a second. I'm sorry. I can't play the awkward hand game with y'all right now. Y'all just gonna have to wait. Be patient. Be patient like Coco. I'm moving fast. See, y'all didn't even miss nothing. Y'all didn't miss one thing. The tiny dots are tiny. That's literally like a smooch. Very quickly. All right. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. All right. So now, I'm putting my hair up in a bun. This is getting serious. This is serious right now. I need the hair up out of my face. Do I have a hair tie in here? Of course not. I'm gonna have to use a pencil. I have stabbed my bun with a blue colored pencil and it is up. So now let's do, and I could put it in a bun. All right, I feel good about that. I kind of want to add like a little bit of shine. You guys know I like to add a little shine to the eyelid. But I don't want it to be shiny, but I want there to be sheen, you know? Shine versus sheen. And this is just white by Caran d'Ache. Okay. Looking great. Love that. So tempted to color pencil the whole thing right now, but I'm going to wait. So, should I be annoying and ask you to do them bottom lashes? What's the bottom lashes? Like the little bottom wings that she had in the picture? Or regular bottom lashes? Those little two wings. Bree, why the hell did you even say that? Get on my damn nerves. Come on. Just like Michael. Just come on, let's just do it now because you said something. She had these two little baby wings down here. Might as well add some regular lashes too. I flashed that picture for 0.3 seconds. Here you come. What about the bottom lashes? How do you even notice that? Pay attention to what I'm doing. Don't be asking no questions. All right. She has not dropped any discount codes because I'm annoying. All right. You all saw. Look at this. My disciples against me. All right. Oh, that feels very juicy. What's going on, girl? Relax. Okay. And then it was filled in a little like that. And now, come in. Phew. I did not take a single breath during that entire segment, Z. So, you and me. This eye. I gotta do the bottom lashes on this side too. Okay, and then I'm going to keep these lashes in pencil because I don't want it to be too distracting. And then it was kind of filled in with orange shadow. I kind of smudged it a little bit, looks like. I have to clean that up eventually. I'm gonna let that dry and then I'll come back and add white dots in them as well. Okay. Now, for the earrings. I'm gonna do the earrings. This is going to be very interesting, but it's gonna be mostly orangey red with like little bits of yellow. And then the black, like wing with white dots will be kind of ribboning through. Okay. So I might do that first and then figure out what I want to do with the earrings because I don't want the earrings to be distracting from this over here. What we got going on over there. So have you all met her ruffle? This is her ruffle. Yeah, the whole thing. Y'all know I take a theme and I take it too far. Okay, if I'm doing Monarch, it's gonna be Monarch. The whole thing down. All right, so I need to figure out the parts that I want to be like the black wing kind of vibe. It's mostly going to be like orangey red, yellow ombres with like little parts of that black spotted thing going through it. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. So, yup. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I'm looking at a maze. And that's because when I drew this, as I already mentioned, I don't give a damn about what's going to happen when it's time to color it. That has proven to be problematic for me time and time again. And yet, I do it every time. All right, so I'm going to do section by section. I'm going to do section by section. We're not going to stress ourselves out this evening. So what I want is a nice ombre selection that I can use over and over again. So, hey y'all, like them damn snakes. Hello? Those snakes were sickening. Disgusting. Alright, so I'm going to come in with melon yellow, orange, and rouge orange as my combo. Rouge orange is a Cali art, and then I have 2 Ohuhus. Okay? So I'm going to start this section and see what it gives. I'm going to have my orange on standby, so I'm coming in with melon yellow. And we're getting straight into it. I like using not as vibrant colors because when I come in with my colored pencil, I can add all the vibrancy I want. All right. And then coming in over the top of that with the orange. And then moving down into the rouge orange, which is the more red orange color. I should just keep the caps off of all of these because this is about to be very chaotic. Okay. Do it again. And I want the lighter colors to go down past where I want it to end because we're going to put the darker color on top to give us that wet on wet blend. Let me bring that down a little bit further. And then come in with orange. Bring it up. Flick them wrists, ladies. Flick the wrist. I'm getting hot. Nurse, rag. All right. Oh, wrong marker. I'm triple fisting, y'all. I'm triple fisting. Almost had me cussing in front of the Lord's children. My apologies. All right. Coming in. Now I'm going to use orange. So I'll zoom y'all over. Whew. All right. Lord. Well, that was intense. Almost lost my cool there. Almost lost my cool. Yes, I see in the chat. Y'all can't see. I moved you over. Okay. So now, I just need to make sure it's going to be cute. Okay? I'm using a little color pencil. This is just a little test. You see? Not too much. I'm just making sure. All right. So, I'm going to come in. This is golden. Did I lie? Golden bismuth yellow. They can't just call it like yellow. They got to do the absolute most. Oh, I need to move this out the way so that it can be smooth. So I'm going to apply a lot of pressure up top where I want that color to be very solid. And then as I get into transitioning into a deeper yellow, I'm going to use less pressure because I'm going to transition into this yellow ochre color, which is deeper. And this will give us a nice smooth transition between the two colors. The more colors you use in your gradient, the smoother of a transition you will have. If that is not something that you have interest or patience for, you can get away with less colors. I'm just a little bit loco about certain things like this. And that's why I am the way I am on here. All right. Coming in with orange. Using that to transition into that yellow color we just had. And I'm going to kind of lightly bring that up over some of this part too. Really introduce that into the upper part as well. Bring it down a bit lower as well. Do you teach how to color like this? I do. I have a workshop coming up this Sunday, and then there's another one from March 23rd, also on my site. Okay. Now, for this part, I'm going to come in. I'm going to make this red more of a red-orange by going over it with this Cornelian color by Caran d'Ache. And bringing the orange to the front of the congregation. All right. So I'm actually in the process of digitizing every single page that I have around here. I misplaced a couple of books that I colored in. But all the pictures I have access to, I'm in the process of digitizing, and then I'm going to do a big drop of art prints of my coloring pages. So I've been slowly cataloging all of them. So that is coming very soon. So any of your favorites Coco Michelle coloring page can be hanging up in your home. I have a coloring club where I give digital pages every week. And if you're in that club, then you can have access to the digital pages. It's a subscription. It's $10 monthly. You get weekly downloads sent to your email. You get access to the Discord, monthly Zoom calls, access to all courses that I give included in your membership, early access, discount codes, pre-sales, giveaways, and my undying love and affection. Thank you. See, I try. I really do be sitting up at night like, but how can I give them more? They deserve the whole world, okay? They need everything. They need it all. Because I love y'all, okay? Real bad. We go together. You know this. I know this. We know this. Therefore, I must shower you in gifts. All right. It's looking good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love you. I love you. Puerto Rican princess. I knew you were gonna eat. I was scared of this ruffle. Still am. Okay. We're into the thick of it at this point. We're into the thick of it. Okay. I'm trying to move with intention here, okay? I hope you guys see the haste I'm making. I am making so much haste. There's no lollygagging tonight. Maybe because I got out the car, unpacked a little bit, and ran up the stairs and hopped on live, so my adrenaline was like boom, 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 boom. Because we were just literally pulling in from getting back from Boston. So I said, I gotta go live tonight. My responsibilities. We just lost track of time. And you know when you like gotta go, you don't really feel like going, so you just be like, all right, we're gonna head out, but you literally don't move. We're like, yeah, we getting ready to head out. Nobody moves a single muscle. Nobody moves a single muscle. And we did that for hours. And I was like, no, for real, I do have to go live though. I do have to go live. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you, Brie. Thank you. So, I'm very happy with the Blendiana here. Thank you guys for the follows. If you aren't following, make sure you do so. Okay. Have I thought of a background? I've thought about thinking about a background. What does that get me? I have concepts. I have concepts of a background, yes. It's all I can give at this time. It's all I can provide. Alright. So I'm gonna turn this part into like one of the black wingy dings. A wing-a-ding-ding. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have these throughout where I just turn it into the wing-a-ding. This black is not very black. This is the Olo black. I feel like I have blacker blacks than this. Maybe I'm tripping. Thoughts and no background. Maybe you could just gotta double it up. That seems more black to me now. Alright. I'm gonna go over that with my black pencil. I just had it. Where are you? Here. And just darken that up. Get it nice and matte. Sweep, 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 sweep. And I want to pull up a Monarch wing to see if there's any like special patterns to the white dots. Monarch wing. I mean, this is not actually the shape of a wing, so we're gonna have to wing it. I love me. All right, I'm gonna do it in I'm doing a pencil first. Trying to figure out what the shape is that I want. Shape language, as I used to say in fashion school. I paid special attention to the shape language I was using in the silhouette. I really wanted to show strength through the shoulders, but express femininity through the bottom of the hem. Girl, that hem is waving in the wind, girl. Now that's femininity. And I fell asleep and didn't finish. All right. It's just very important that I have a visual plan here, because what we don't want is to go in here blind. And then I think down here we can just kind of cluster. I need a sip. All right. Scalpel. This is my scalpel tonight, ladies and gents. Sharpie creative marker in white. All right. Now I'm gonna fill in these spots. Actually doing a theme like this, I feel very clear. I feel clear, like I understand the mission here. I kind of want this one to be bigger. So that's interesting to me. Maybe we'll do some themes for a little bit to keep it spicy, you know? We've been together for a couple years now, you know, it's time to spice it up, you know, keep things fresh. Keep the love alive. keep the love alive. Right. And I feel like this page is a little intimidating, if I do say so myself. Ooh, it's turning colors. Good to know. So I probably should not do the colored pencil on top, because that's what's picking up into this. So I'll have to do 2 layers, which is fine. Coco is patient. Girl, ain't no problem. But I won't do that again. I won't do that again. Turning pink. How odd. Wow, we had 100K likes? What? That's crazy. Guys, thank you. We ain't done that in a minute. We ain't done that in a minute. My mom loves butterflies. I should show this to her. Okay, I like it. Hannah? My grandma's name's literally Viola. That is wild. My mom, who loves butterflies, her mom's name is Viola. I never knew that. Love that. All right, I'm gonna let that dry before I go over it again with the white. I'm having thoughts about what I want to do with this section. Maybe I'll make this more red into orange down here so that it's up against, yeah. Butterfly lovers. All right. So I kind of want to do like maybe 1 step darker in the red. 1 step darker than red orange here. That is not her. I can just use color pencil to do that. Let's not even stress about that. So I'm going to come in with red orange. It's actually rouge orange, my apologies. And I'm going to kind of ombre it down into more orange down here. Orange to yellow. So that we get them going in different directions. I did this in the wrong order. I should have started with my lightest color. And yet, here we are. What are we gonna do about it? Work my way around this bend. Thank you guys for the follows. All right. Come in with orange. that's fine. I want a little bit of yellow, so I'm gonna save it for right here. Okay. All right, that blended just fine. Just fine going the opposite way. All right. Kind of want to create some separation there. I'm going to have to be strategic with how I shade. So I'm just going to try and like map out what's all going on here. I'm going to make this black. Might switch to my Ohuhu black. I don't have time for these ink flow technology joints. I need the ink to let it flow, okay? Let it go. Right. Color this little section here. Alright, I'm gonna pick a brighter yellow. To go in this section, and that can transition. Why do I keep saying transition? It's because I'm thinking in broken sentences. What's apricot giving? Okay, so I'm gonna use just regular old yellow by Ohuhu. I'm gonna fill this whole section in and do a wet on wet for this part. And then come in with apricot while it's still wet and blend it up. And then come in with yellow again and blend. Right, it is dark for regular yellow, right? I was a little caught off guard. I thought it was gonna be a little more bright. I didn't want it to be too bright, but I thought it was gonna be like, you know, yellow. Not mustard. Okay, I'm gonna use yellow dahlia for anywhere I want it to be a little bit more yellow. Transition is definitely something to mess with. I don't know why. Oh God, I don't know why I keep doing that. It's like my brain short circuits as I'm getting into the word. All right, I'm going to come in with Yellow Dahlia. And see, there we go. That's a little more yeller for us. And work our way down. And we're doing wet on wet, so I'm gonna fill in the majority of that. Then come in. Let's do apricot again. I should have did that yellow in between the two colors. I wonder if it's too late or if I could sneak it in. Never too late. Just make it easier for me when I do my color pencil. I was about to hit you with a little Luther, but then I was like, I gotta focus. You heard it though. The tone was there. Coming in with Yellow Dahlia. Yeah, you know I like to do a little remix though. You know I like to do a little remix. It was there. All right. Let me get my black. Because she don't play. And I don't gotta worry about none of that nonsense. That hoopla. See, now as I get down into here, I'm getting a little confusion on where I want those black lines to be. I might just turn this whole thing into black. I don't want to overcomplicate this. Because y'all know I'm good for obsessing. 11:16. Hello. You know what that means. Hang up on you. Not in the mood. Oh, now it's 11:17. Boom, boom. Let me at least figure out the black parts. This could be a black part. Ooh, that's a big black part. Hey, yo. Watch your mouth. All right. I was hoping you wouldn't see the time. I'm going to do this one. This, because if I figure out where the black is, then I could just come in and finish those ombre gradients, and then it's color pencil time. I'm about to get off any second. Any second. We're past our bedtime. I was a little late, so I'm not gonna, hang up immediately, but fairly soon. Ooh, blues and greens. That would be so pretty. Even this as like purple butterflies, purples and pinks. Oh, stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. man is still up. Oh my gosh, she's not tired from driving. All right. Starting. All right. So this is colorful. This could be black. This could be colored. This could be black. I'm mapping. One color, not one color. This one was really fun, even though it is kind of complex. I feel like we made it fun. I've been seeing like a lot of honey inspired stuff lately. That's cute. We could do honey. We could do spring theme. We could do, you know, the world is our oysters. We could do whatever we want. You name it. Boom, boom. This will be colored. It would be best if this was black. Alright. I know y'all can't really see what I got going on, so let me shift. Right. Cute. Alright, I'll do a little more. I'll go until I get annoyed and then I'll hang up. Sound good? Sound like a plan? Great. Oh, Lord. My ring lights have so many marker stains on there from me like stretching my arm with a marker in my hand and just punching my ring light. Oh, let me make this black back here. What do you mean you don't think you could pull this off? Why? If I could do it, you could do it. Twin? What's this? What's this you're talking about right now? These are Hulu markers and Cali art markers. All right. I should do my light color first. Yellow Dahlia. Night Stunning K. Okay. Transition into mellow yellow. And I'm doing different combos each time. So it's not always the same colors being used. Right, coming in with orange, overlap a bit while it's wet. And then Blendiana. And then final color will be Rouge Orange. Wet on wet. Flick of the wrist. It's not clicking, Steven. It is clicking, Steven. It is. It is clicking. You have to believe. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. That'll be a mostly yellow section here. This is yellow dahlia. And these colors will become more vibrant once we hit it with the Carisha Dache. Cause she what? Don't play. She said play, never that. I come here to work, 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 work. Right, apricot. I must have missed y'all because now it's almost 11:30 and I'm sitting here and not in the shower. What's up with that? I must have missed y'all. Well, I'm pleased enough that I knew where you were gonna place the black. That's the problem. Hello? I feel like that. I let y'all know. I gave y'all a map, okay? I know, Bree, you was so sick. I was sad. So my girl sick. Not my twin and them. That last round of illness I had, I feel so empathetic to anyone who gets sick. That's the type of sick that make you want to volunteer. That make you like, I hope no one ever experiences that. How can I help? How can I help? That is that kind of sick. It's not to be played with. The flu and bronchitis, Lord. I know I got sick right before the holidays, but I was Gucci by the time the holidays came. But we were real sick. My mom ended up with pneumonia. I was like, damn. Of course, the one that got us sick, the child with no income, he felt great after 24 hours. So, okay. So you got the mortgage this month, or how does this work? Because I can't stand without feeling like I'm about to pass out. Okay. So you're going to have to take over for Mama. Please and thank you. Get in there in color. Trying to just like go with it. I'm trying to like Zen doodle, you know. I'm trying to think so much and just do. So far it's working. How do you keep the pins from having residue and bleeding on each other? They don't mix. So unless you were to touch the markers directly together when you overlap them on the paper, it typically does not pick up the color underneath. Sometimes if you use a light color, like a really light color, and if that does happen, you just on a scrap piece of paper kind of do a couple scribble scrabbles and it will take that marker right off. You're welcome. The haste I am making? Like, what? The way I haven't even attempted to start watching Love is Blind, I just thought about it. I had forgotten all about it. Last season really... I don't know. Oops. That made me feel like I'm not really into it anymore. If I'm keeping it a buck with you. Oh, interesting. This season's weird. They said no DEI this season. Got it. And no one's talking about it. What a coinky dink. Damn, no salt. That's crazy. And definitely no pepper, I guess. Maybe I'll just have it playing in the background one of these days. I heard they're in the pods for mad long. That was all I really needed to hear to turn me off. I already wasn't really trying to watch it for real. And then y'all in the pods for 6 episodes? That's OD. What could we possibly need 6 pod episodes for? I'll be so annoyed in the damn pods. I'll be ready to go. Yeah, there still should be a Love is Blind thread. There should be. Oh, they was dating all the way to the last second. It's not a good sign. They're trying to get back because it was a little too black last time. They said, okay, we got to balance the scales. Well, I heard about one of the characters on there. Before the show even came out, the women were protesting in the streets. Like, get this guy out of here. He's no goodie. So, I was interested in learning more about that. I saw Monica from last season just bought a house with a man. I didn't see a ring, but I also try to mind my business whenever possible. I do try to mind my business whenever possible. Me and mine's definitely not buying a house with a man I'm not married to. Property, deeds to a loose man from the wild. No. No. But, hey. Maybe it's a joint business venture. I'm trying not to get, it's essentially a free agent for sure. That is a stray at this point. I don't see why you would even play that kind of game, personally. But, hey. I don't want to know either. I don't even want to know. Monica has confused me since the moment she was in those pods. I was confused. Because if she couldn't tell the red flags from that man before she got out them pods, I can't help her. She don't want to be saved. Okay? She don't want to be saved. Monica was the one who was with the guy who went to the sleep study and was doing some freak nasty stuff in the text messages that she can't even say out loud what they said, He was talking about, if you want a luxury bag like a Kate Spade or something, I'm not the man to get that for you. She said, don't you ever. Come around here with no damn Kate Spade bag. Okay, she did to Kate Spade what Nene Leakes did to white refrigerators, okay? Kate Spade is still trying to recover. She couldn't even let that go. She was like, wait, before we move on, let me be clear. He didn't even know what YSL was. It was really blowing hers. K-Spade standing there like, now why am I in it? Because I truly didn't even do nothing. There's no reason to be dragging the brand like that, okay? You're not a Kate Spade girl, okay? That's fine. That's fine. Nene single-handedly took down the white refrigerator industry. Single-handedly. She had a white refrigerator. Like, oh. Nene is so funny. At least she was. I don't know what she up to these days. I like to remember people in their prime in my mind, I don't like to keep up with people because I'm often disappointed. So I just want to remember her when she was on there kikiing. Okay. We really on here at 11:40. Don't make me call Portia. The disrespect in that one. The disrespect. The wig shift, okay? She didn't pull her wig, she shifted it. A simple chiropractic adjustment, if you will. She was just shifting the vertebrae. Hey, Casey. Springs. Yo, Sheree. I quoted. I used to be at work. They were like, okay, and when does this go live? I'd be like, September, spring, summer. They'd be like, what? September, spring, summer. I'm like, oh, y'all don't watch. Oh, okay. It's good. It's go live next week. Sorry. Y'all didn't see that. Oh, right. Professionals, precisely. Joggers. So what's going on with She by Sheree? Joggers. That is not an answer to that question. That. Spring, summer. Well, all right. Andy was sitting there like completely lost. Not sure what you mean by that. Fashion. There were no fashions. She had pictures, she had thoughts and concepts of fashions. But fashions she had not. I remember being in the office when She by Sheree finally launched their website. It was being raggedy on the website. It literally looked like I could have 11-year-old me coding my MySpace profile could have did a better job than what I saw there. It looked like if you put your credit card in there, your identity will be stolen within seconds. I said, Sheree, you did not make us wait a decade. You could have just let it go. But you're hard-headed. Like, what? Ma'am, I'm calling the cops. This is fraud. Nothing has happened, but I know what's happening here. She might as well have been in the parking lot with a trench coat held open with joggers hanging from the inside. Like, I got joggers. You need some joggers? I got joggers. 3 different colors. What's your size? That's what it was giving. Cash only. Okay. She could have just pulled up to the spot, popped open her trunk, and sold them that way, and that would have been more legit than that damn website. I was scared. I was afraid. I felt like my computer was going to get a virus for even going there. I said, not the company computer. They go put firewalls on our stuff. They don't lock us up. Whew. All right. I gave y'all a lot. Look how much progress we made. Do we ever make this much progress in one sitting? Never. Not never. And that makes me feel real good about hanging up on y'all. Like, I feel fulfilled. I feel like I can hang up and go take a hot shower, guilt-free, okay? Guilt-free. Not that I ever particularly feel guilty about hanging up on y'all. But anyway, I digress, okay? We did great. We did great, okay? And when I come back, you know what? I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Tuesdays are my day off. I'm gonna go live tomorrow, and I'm gonna take my day off on Wednesday so we can finish this tomorrow. Okay? That's what we're gonna do. So, with that being said, I love you, and I'll see you here tomorrow at 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. Okay? I'm not gonna make y'all wait. We're on a roll. Okay? So I'll see you back here tomorrow. I love you. Good night.